What up, my friends? Just hanging out here in terrible, terrible scenic New Hampshire. Believe me, folks, you don't want to be here. It's horrible. These are the days that you love to be down here at Goose Pond, or I love to be down here at Goose Pond, you know? Little waterfall over here. Pretty cool. But hey, what do I know? Whoop, going through the woods. Just gotta get away from the water a little bit. But it's day 101. No excuses 2024. I mean, it's in the mid to upper 60s right now. I got this shirt on and one little, it's like a thin sweat wicking toxic waist shirt or something made out of plastic. But anyway, I'm just out here. I'm on my third round. I'm like just at the halfway marker basically of my third lap. About to head out. Busy week ahead at the shop. I just scheduled like 5 people. I was sitting on that rock, and things are looking good, man. Things are really looking up. Like I was thinking about another video to make about this, that, and the other thing, and it was all kind of angry, and I think the points are valid, but that's why I like doing 2 rounds first, right? I do 2 rounds around the pond, get all sweaty, think about the whatever crazy stuff I read this morning in the news or in videos and stuff like that, and then I'm like, all right, after about 2.5 rounds, I'm ready to sit down and talk a little more sense, I guess, right? Or less adversarially, right? Less anger in me, I hope. But I went in earlier today. I've been doing that on the days I don't work. Like I'll go in first thing in the morning, like early 7:30, bang out a few cuts, and then I come down here right after. I'll wear my workout gear, and then I just come down here, and then usually, I go by the house, hang out for a little while, and like my day's set, whatever I gotta do. Like the other day I fixed the screen door, and there's a lot of maintenance in the old house, so I have a lot of stuff to do, and I still get paralyzed by watching YouTube on my big freaking flat screen TV. It's like right in your face, and I'll just sit there watching someone like this, like me, just talking to another person, but they'll be like sitting at a desk. They're not even outside or anything, and it's like I can just listen to it in the background. So that's one of the things I'm working on, and the time that I have out here gives me, that headspace where I can work on myself. I can work on what's going on in here. I can really dissect, like, okay, what's holding you back now? Like, okay, you're doing this fitness thing. You're getting like, people are saying that you look good and this and that. And, that was my original intention. I wanted to look good. Now I want to feel really good. I feel pretty good. Don't get me wrong. But like, I want to feel better, I want to keep going. I want to see where I can go. I want to get freaking jacked. I got to get some weights, and and it's the fountain of youth. It really is. I know I look old. I am old. I'm 53 years old. You know what I mean? And I didn't like, shine myself up and put myself away in a nice little box covered in tissue paper. Usually I was passing the F out and beat up from a bar fight, or who knows, a car accident or drug use or anything, I mean, all bets are off back in those days, but I feel like I'm doing the right thing these days. I talk to people at the shop, and I mean, a lot of these people, I've been cutting their hair for 6 to 10 years now, so they known me when I was getting high and drinking. And then they see the difference now. I was morbidly obese. I was very unhealthy. I was always sweating, and not from exercise. I'd just be cutting hair. You're not moving. I'm pouring sweat. I always had a towel over my shoulder. I mean, even before like the serious heroin days, I was always sweaty. I always had like a face cloth with me, and because I was morbidly obese for a long time, over 2 decades, But I come out here and this sets my mood, it sets my day. Like I said, a lot of times my first 2 rounds, you know, I'm a little hectic in here. I'm like, these mother, they don't understand. Oh, when I was for that, you were all about me talking about it, but now that I'm against it, you're like, shut up, you have no right to say anything, and blah blah blah, you know. And I so hypocrisy gets to me sometimes, you know, and we all have it, and it's all over our media, you know, and everybody seems like they're just accepting it, you know, and it's confusing to me. It's confusing to me, especially when I see like people that I grew up with that are like, you know, counterculture with punk rockers and stuff, you know, or whatever, just alternative culture, and like they're like, yeah, man, we gotta get into Ukraine. Putin's a communist Nazi, and Trump is a dictator, and Biden's doing a great job. And I'm like, what is going on with this? And I'm not saying any of those things are or aren't true, right? I'm just saying, like, that's what the mainstream media keeps telling us, and then that keeps us at each other's throats. So we don't talk about working class issues and what and how we can advance our society in a productive way for everybody, you know, and everybody accepted and this and that without having to push an agenda or, you know, whatever it is. Can't we all just get along? But anyway, this video is getting too long. It's day 101 of No Excuses 2024, and I feel fucking great, man. I feel great, you know, and I know that this is the way I feel, like my health issues being gone. For the most part, I still got pain, you know, I got a little too much clicking in my shoulders, and I got a neck issue, I got a back issue, I got some, you know, allegedly arthritis in my hands and wrists. But I'll tell you, I feel way better now that I've been hitting the exercise, you know, and really, you know, eating right for the most part. Don't get me wrong, I still snack on some crap, you know. I try to keep it limited for sure, you know, way less than I ever did. And then I come out here for 5.5 miles. A lot of times I'm getting 6.5 miles a day, you know, just in my basic walking around, and then, you know, plus this. So, I mean, it is possible. You can do it, man. Like, it hurts me to see people that I've grown up with, and it seems like y'all just giving up, you know. I see the pain in the eyes. Like, even through the smiles, they're like, but the eyes are just sad. I can't even do it. You know what I mean? And I just hate to see it. You know, you see the same people going in and out of the hospital for the same shit over and over again, complaining about the same things, asking for money, you know, not being able to make ends meet. And I'm not faulting anybody for being poor. Don't get me wrong. You know, that's what I'm talking about, you know. But when I was able to fix my physicality, start with my physicality, and then I was able to fix the inside of my head, I was able to project that across the world, you know, in all my daily actions. And, you know, it's been way more beneficial to me. It really has. Getting way off topic here. So I was going to end this video 3 minutes ago. Talk to you when I talk to you. Peace. Day 101.